morning from North Texas. Time check would be 8:07. It's 46 degrees. Bluebird skies. It's beautiful. Yeah, it would have been a great day to be sitting in the woods this morning, but we're not. We're going to continue on with the conversation about the shortages of ammo, firearms, etc. We're going to try to stay away from the political talk. You know where I am, you know where I voted. We'll go with that. Did get a few firearms in, handguns, which is really good. I do believe these are the first firearms that I've got in 2020. New ones, that is. I bought some used ones. But anyway, so been on the phone, been doing the search. You know, we did the Canton show and did really well out there. Yeah, now the hunt is on to replace what we sold, which is not happening quickly, needless to say. But like I said, I was on the phone with a couple of commercial loaders. You understood I didn't say reloaders, which, you know, in the past that's kind of the way it was. They took used brass and, you know, reloaded it. Well, I'm talking to more and more of them, and they like brand new brass, so they are creating new ammunition. A lot of the guys, especially ones who've been in business for quite a while, kind of hedge their bets. I mean, they had a little more forethought than the rest of us, and you know, they ordered their primers by the cases and powder in massive pounds and shipping container or pallets full of powder and this, that, and the other. So yeah, it's weird. I did buy a sleeve of primers from another dealer out there in Canton, so I'm really good on small rifles for a while. Sleeve is 5 bricks. So anyway, but they're saying all of them seem to be in line that they don't foresee this thing turning around until the latter part of 2021, maybe. And that's on, you know, the positive side. Some of them said that it might be 2022, but they, like everybody else, has just been buying like crazy because they just don't know what the political climate is going to be like. Yeah. I used to say who's president doesn't really make much difference in my day-to-day world. That has changed over the last few years. That it deeply affects me in their policies. Yeah, we're gonna get back on track. We're gonna stay off that. Anyway, but the long and short of it is, you need to go out and buy some ammo. No, you don't need. I think someone posted or asked me a question. You know, do I need to sell mine at $2 a round? Man, if you could sleep with yourself for selling ammo at that price, do what you got to do. But my deal here is, you know, we need to make a little profit to stay in business. We don't need to be cheaper than dirt, which I don't know how they stay in business. Back in the Sandy Hook days, they ripped people's heads off. $125, $100 a mag for mag pull. Anyway, and I noticed the other day they had, I believe it was 50 round box of Target 9mm, and I think they wanted $50 for it or something like that, plus freight, plus tax, which I knew that was coming. You know, the government didn't want to let that sales tax slip through their fingers, so in case you hadn't noticed, more and more of the stuff you order online, you pay shipping and tax. So anyway, we knew that was coming. That was a good one. That gentleman went from the fast lane to the exit, clipped 3 lanes in between. Anyhow, what I'm getting at is you need to buy ammo. You need to, shooting is a perishable skill. In other words, you can't learn it 10 years from now, still be able to do what you could do. Not going to happen. I'm a big proponent of Glock. You guys that know me know that, but I got a little Glock 44, which is a Glock 19 size 22. All the controls and all that feel the same. The pistol doesn't feel the same. I mean, it does feel the same, it's just lighter. Magazines, all that stuff. But I'm going to say you need to buy local or do some trading. Horse trading is what Dad used to call it, even though we didn't have horses. So bartering. I did get a case of 9 from a fella that needed some 357 SIG, which I had a half a case of, some 44 mag, stuff that I just don't use. You know, that money's already spent, so we did some swapping. I'm just going to say try to do some local stuff, because if you get online, some of them places, I'm not going to mention names like J&G, has 1,000 rounds of steel case Tula 9 for $5.89 a case. So if y'all's doing the math, that's 58.9, or yeah, 58.589 cents per round plus freight. So you're probably looking $600 for that case of ammo for steel case. I don't see it. That's going to be around $30 a box for steel case, and that's too much. So look around. If you're wanting to have a good supply of ammo and you haven't already bought it, you're already behind schedule. But I would not pay the exorbitant prices that some of these people are asking. No, for those who sent me a deal about getting into reloading, you're behind too. I spent 3 to 4 hours the other night looking for brass projectiles. Primers are non-existent to speak of. You're better off just going ahead and paying too much for a box of loaded ammo and be done with it. I did, going against the grain here, order in, they call it a case, I don't, it's 500 rounds. A case of Grendel from one place, 6.5 Grendel, I'm a big 6.5 proponent, and another 6.5 case, which is 500 rounds, I don't call that a case, but they do, from another place, but I had to pay half again more than what I used to pay. But I have a lot of people asking for it. There's more and more shooters with it, and I've got a little supply of my own, but I'm not getting into that. And I've got 100 rounds of brand new Lapua brass that I'm not selling either. So anyway, I paid more for it. So yes, it'll cost more when I sell it to someone else, but I located it and I went ahead and bought it. Yes, and it was all online, and it was stupid. Now one of them was free freight, but of course they had already they had marked it up to cover the freight. The other one charged me freight, and then there's tax in there, which, that kind of aggravates me because it comes from another state. But we do what we got to do. So I guess the long and short of it is, you need some ammo. Don't pay way too much, because some of that online stuff, that's all they're trying to do. They're trying to hit a home run. Get with your buddies, get online, some of the forums, and see if you can do some trading. Maybe you got an excess of 243 or 30-30. Believe it or not, there's a shortage of that. If you've got a few boxes of that, try to trade it for some 9 or whatever handgun ammo you need. Now, that being said, like, subscribe, thumbs up, put a comment down below. I help you the best I can. This is Thanksgiving Eve, so hopefully hopefully you get to spend time with your family. Trying to think where I was going with that, but yeah, we are working this morning. We are going to get off early, but just don't know how early. Okay, I remember now what we were talking about. There's still places like Academy that's still selling some ammo, but the fast-moving stuff like the 9 and Quality 380 and all that, you got to get there at 7:30 to get in line, maybe 7 o'clock. And they don't open until 9. First come, first serve, 3 boxes. I've had some of them that I went by that they allow you 5 boxes total. I've had some that allow you 3 boxes total and going out the door, it doesn't matter what it is. But they have went up too. They're, you know, here we go, we're talking business again, but I pay, when I have found it, I pay a lot more for the ammunition than what I did a year ago. But you know, keep those people in mind. I mean, they're trying to make a living. So there is some stuff out there. You just kind of got to look around. Also, if you're sitting on an excess or have surplus, whatever the word you want to call it, of any handgun ammo, of course I don't need any 50 AE or any of that, 45 Colt down to 380, contact me. I'll buy it. I'll pay you reasonable money for it. If not, you know, trade amongst yourselves. Get with a group of like-minded folks, and you know, y'all barter around, trade, swap, do what you got to do. I really don't know what's coming with all this other stuff. Every day there's some new thing in the deal. They're going to ban this, they're going to do that. Maybe not. Kind of goes back to the Hank Jr. Country boy will survive, and you know, that goes for the people living in the city too. So take care of one another. Spend time with your family if you can. There ain't no guarantee of tomorrow. There ain't no guarantee of the next 5 minutes. But y'all be good.